Mary Louise Parker. How's it going?
Nice. Serena's one of my favorite names. Nice.
Thank you. um,
Yeah.
I absolutely loved this TV series. It made me
Oh,
feel,
good.
it made me feel all of the feelings. Like I loved it. I was angry. I was uncomfortable. I was embarrassed. How did you
Um,
feel?
you just described my life as a mother, I think, with all this.
I hear you.
Yeah, I think that this is meant to give you, a history and a background for this extraordinary man. And I think that Ava was just absolutely the most uh, perfect person to do that. And I think she just has a mix of this imagination and what her choices are so fresh. And I don't even know where she comes up with what she's doing because she's so spontaneous, she's so compassionate. So that's all in the story, but at the same time, she understands style, and I don't know if fresh is the word I keep using, but I just think she's remarkable. And I love the marriage of the two of them with her with this
Yeah.
particular story, I think was perfect.
Well, it's because she's not just a storyteller, like she's a magnificent storyteller, but she's also someone who's out there to change the world. And she
Yeah.
makes us feel uncomfortable because we need to feel uncomfortable.
Yes. Agreed. 100%.
So,
And yeah,
no,
go
sorry, go
ahead.
on. No, finish that thought.
Well, I feel like that discomfort is is something that's important, and it's something that other people in this country, so many people live with levels of discomfort that I have no understanding of and could never fathom. And so beginning to understand that discomfort, and when like a part of you gets defensive and doesn't understand it, and going underneath that and asking yourself why is a really worthy exercise, I feel like, right now,
Yeah.
for all of us.
What's it like for you playing not just a character, but someone who still exists and someone who is so close to the main character and the creator, co-creator of the TV series?
Right. It's daunting. I wanted to be true to the story that, Michael Strawberry and Ava, and that the three of them were trying to tell. And I don't know what her story is or her version of that story. I only wanted to present this woman as coming from a place of doing the best that she could with what she had, and of loving her kid.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I have two kids. Sometimes loving them's just not enough in the moment,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm the first one to admit that that's a lesson that you have to relearn more than once, sometimes more than once a day, actually.
Constantly. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
constantly.
yeah.
Um,
Humble.
in this we in this we see that Colin was, if it was up to everyone else, he was destined to play baseball. Baseball was where he was going, but he
Right.
was like, no, that is not I'm really good at it, but it is not my passion. My passion is football. Has it always been like that for you with acting? Was acting where you knew you needed to be, and when?
Yeah, I think it was, but it wasn't something I really talked about. So I'm essentially kind of an introvert, and I didn't really tell anyone that that's what I wanted to do until I actually started doing it. Uh, but I loved how undaunted he was, and I didn't know that part of his story. Yeah, and I found it incredibly moving to be told again and again, this is not where you belong, and him to just keep coming back with, this is where I want to be.
Yeah.
I found it just a kind of astonishingly, I just found it so moving and admirable. And it says so much about who he is.
Yeah.
Um, he's sort of indomitable, you know?
He really is. And well, some of the words he utters during this, and there's a phrase that will stay with everybody, and everyone will interpret it differently. Trust your power. How powerful is that? And what do you take that phrase to mean? Trust your power. How do you use that? Because it's not easy to trust your power.
Yeah. That makes me want to weep, actually, that question.
Yeah.
Gosh, I think it's just kind of, I don't know. I was saying earlier to someone that I feel like you've never arrived. Uh, we have to, when you have children, every day is a new set of challenges. You know, when you're an artist, every day is a new set of challenges. When you're a journalist, you know, no matter what you're doing, every day we have to just, you know, Zen mind, beginner's mind, you know, like try again and just keep digging to that place in yourself that led you to want to do it to
Yeah.
begin with. And I feel like I'm lucky enough to get to do something that I love. And that's really, really rare. And it's not lost on me how rare that is. It's a privilege. And I want to live up to that.
I love that. And it's a great way to wrap. Mary Louise Parker, thank you for being a part of this. And thanks for giving up your time. It was lovely to chat.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Nice to meet you.